This tutorial covers object-oriented programming, and the examples shown will be in Java. An object in programming is a thing that has a state and related behaviors. The object being created has a class that holds the states and behaviors. A class is a blueprint of the object. This class has several variables and the constructor that sets the value of the variables by parameters that have been passed in. The variables in the constructor are reset by the methods in this class. An inherited class is going to extend onto the base class with additional properties or behaviors. In this case, we set a seat height that is going to be relevant to the mountain bike, where all bicycles will have several behaviors or states. To test this, values are passed into our methods, creating an object. Then the object with the specified property can be printed out. A second object has been created, and in our main method, it will print out the property that has been specified when passing in values to those methods. This can be run as a Java application. The values passed in is first received by only the bicycle class. The second object has passed values into the inherited class, where the first value is the height, and second value is Candace. In the terminal window, these set values have been returned. Encapsulation hides internal states and requires all interactions to be performed through the object's methods. This is done by exposed public methods and properties. An interface separates the implementation and defines the structure. It's a group of related methods without the implementation that is for the purpose of reuse. Within this example, the interface and class are included within one file. The interface has the method that will be called from the class. The main method creates an object, then calls the method eat, creating a second object, then calls our interface method. When this is run, the method for eat within the dog object has been called, along with the do work method. In this next example, the main method, class, and interface have been separated. Then sets one of these properties by passing in a value to the method. Then it returns these values using a separate method. The interface only contains an index of these methods. To implement the methods of the interface, variables have been set with methods that assign values to these properties. The print state method will print out a line labeling each of the variables that have been set. To view the output, we'll run our demo class with the main method. And the value that has been passed in has been returned, along with the default values that were assigned in the class. This concludes an overview of object-oriented programming, viewing examples of objects, classes, methods, inheritance, and interfaces in Java.